Hey, what's up, Every Nation? PA here, and want a little Devo for us here. And I was reading in Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, and very familiar passage of scripture. It says this, that death and life are in the power of the tongue. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. And I was immediately brought to the story of Kevin Hines. And if you're not familiar with Kevin's story, he was a young man that struggled with depression and melancholy most of his life. And in a particularly dark period of his life, he decided that he was going to take his own life. He was going to jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. And I don't know why people romanticize jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge. You know that when you jump off, your body reaches speeds of up to 76 miles per hour. When you hit the water, your bones fragment and it becomes like shrapnel and punctures all your vital organs until you drowned in the water. So not a very romantic thing. And as Kevin was actually walking the bridge, in his heart of hearts, he was just hoping that someone would stop him, that someone would stop and speak a word over him to get him not to do this. But there was no one there. And so Kevin goes to the end of the bridge and then he jumps off. And the moment he jumped off, he had this thought and he just prayed, God, I don't want to die. And as he went streaking down and he hit the water, sure enough, he broke both his legs. And so he thought he was going to drown. But as he was about to go down, something kept hitting him. And he thought, oh, great, I'm not going to drown, but I'm going to get eaten by a shark. And so it turns out it wasn't a shark. It was actually a sea lion. And this sea lion would hit Kevin's behind and keep him floating and upright until the authorities eventually came and rescued him. What an amazing story. And I mean, how God answers prayer, right? Just that simple prayer, God, I don't want to die. But more than that, it was as Kevin was walking out of his own mouth, he said, I just wish someone would have been there to speak a word of life over me, to keep me from doing it. And I want to encourage you, hey, at Every Nation, New Jersey, let's be a bunch of life speakers. Man, you don't know where people are at in their life, and you might just have the word to absolutely transform their day or maybe even their eternity, because we know this, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Have a great week.